Hey, it's me, Bobbert, and welcome back to my Let's Play of New Super Lucky's Tale. Now we're in Veggie Village, and if you need any proof that this game is made in Texas, just listen to some of these rooms, some of the room NPCs you interact with. Once we get through this long loading screen. One of the negatives about this game is the loading screen. I really like the country gibberish they speak. As I mentioned before, this game is made by Playful Studios. The studio that's here in Texas. I believe it's near Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere close to it, not in it, but it's closer to Dallas than any of the other big cities. I think so. It's been a while since I checked. But anyways, we're in another 2D section, and pretty much doing the same thing. Well, to be honest, throughout the game, but they do change it up a little bit. I won't say it's a huge change, with a couple of exceptions. This is near the end of the game, but still, it's a nice little platformer. It's definitely more recommended to a younger audience. I think those who are a fan of platformers will still enjoy this game. I consider this like an appetizer or a sample of great platformers. You know, great for beginners or small kids. Like, this game offers different types of platforming challenges. Like, this one's 2D. The other one we're gonna go to next is a 3D one that is a little bit open. Not like a huge open world thing, but you can explore around a bit more. Gotta get all the coins here. And and another one is like a rainy stage. It got like, this game is obviously inspired by different games. Those other platformers like Mario, Banjo, Spyro, Crash, maybe a bit of Knorr. With all the with the gibberish speak you heard earlier ago. Even though that may be more Banjo-Kazooie, to be honest, since that is the most famous compared, to Knorr. Try to get this letter right there. It should be appearing. Missed it. Again, this is the kind of a it's not exactly a port, but it's a it's definitely like a reboot of Super Lucky's Tale for the Xbox One. Most of the levels and I guess the story in a way is the same, but they do make changes in the mechanics. In the like this level right here, I believe they improve on the background a bit, make it more interesting. But then again, I haven't played the original one for quite a bit. Like, I like this game. I wouldn't consider it like a top 20 of greatest platformer, but it's definitely one I could recommend to some. Especially if you can find it pretty cheap. $10-15 seems like a decent price. This was available around $30. This is not a bad price either, but compared to the other platforming games you could get out there, there's definitely better ones, but also there's worse ones as well, of course. Excuse me. And that's the end of that level. We got all 4 quarters. Pretty easy stage. also kind of forgettable. Again, these loading screens. I mean, I gotta add these little different texts or story elements that you can read, though they do repeat quite a bit. And again, there's another chorus you need to get. Even if you collect all the chorus in the first world, like I did, you still need to get 10 chorus from this world. So I guess that's a bit of a negative, though I guess it's just want you to explore their world for a bit. So you need 10 chorus from Veggie Village specifically. Excuse me, forgot to get some water. Sorry for that little tongue twister right there. Do got a bit of a speech impediment. But you do need to get 10 chorus from this world to face the boss battle. Now this right here, you get to see what Tess is doing. I mean, the first world, you don't see Tess in that stage, but I do think you do in this one. So Tess is trying to improve these run village people life with technology and machines, but in actuality she's making it worse compared to all the other cat antagonists in this world. Like all of them are just trying to take over their world, for themselves. While Tess kind of seems like she wants to improve things for everybody else, though she's probably doing it mainly for herself, let's be honest. But she's pretty much forcing her lifestyle onto everybody else, and they ain't liking it. Okay, so this one right here, you collect all the chickens, put it in that little square here. They're all hidden around this area over here. And pretty much whatever direction you face and hit them at, that's where they go. Pretty easy. I guess technically this is optional. Like, in order to finish this level, and I guess finish at least the main story of the game, like you need to get the world clovers. In this one, you don't have to get every clover in every stage to progress to the next world, but you do need to get like some of them. But you can, you could probably get like 2 of the clovers and the clovers from the mini games to progress to the next stage and probably be alright. But I am going for 100% because, well, it's an easy game, to be honest, to get the extra levels and the secret ending. Yep. Found one, there it is. It's a pretty easy game to complete. It's not really that hard. The only tricky part is that sometimes it's easy to overlook something, and that something is usually like a hidden collectible. But other than that, it's very easy. Yep, definitely a Texas game. Okay, now the main objective is to hit these wooden punchers thing. At least that's what they call it in this game. And return the giant chicken back to normal. And that's one down, two to go. Man, I forgot to bring my water. But you know, this like maybe 8 minutes left. Oh, okay, be fine. Obviously, this is pre-recorded. I usually have to pre-record my stuff. Though I'm thinking about doing, you know, the recording and of the footage and the audio at the same time. But in this part, you just find the 3 eggs. Pretty simple. And they usually are hidden in within the same area. I mean, don't take fall damage. That's pretty good. Like, I'm not against platforming games having fall damage for the most part, as long as the game is designed well around it. You know, like in Banjo-Kazooie that has fall damage, but I feel like every time I fall from a fall distance, it's usually my fault. But yeah, this is one of the things that is easy to overlook. To get one of the collectibles, you need to get all these little chicks over here and bring it into that little coop or house with the mama chicken. Now, of course, some of them is going to fall down. Gets a little bit annoying, but other than that, it's pretty easy to get them up there. Yeah, it's just really taking my time on that one. That's usually the one I keep on forgetting. I mean, luckily you can go back and backtrack if you're forgetting, you know, a collectible before you finish the stage. So that's pretty good. But again, it's a pretty good game design. You know, being able to, you know, not directly telling the player what to do or what exactly to do. Usually, in some cases, you get like when an NPC says, "Hey, can you get these chicks back in that location?" I mean, we kind of did at the beginning of this level, but I went up to talk to the farmer first, so I chose to do that, and B, we could still be able to complete the mission without talking to that farmer. You know, getting all the chickens back in the coop. So this game does a pretty good job of not holding your hand too much. I mean, not that it's a complicated game in the first place, but or very complex. But I do think games sometimes explain too much. Okay, now we get the second punch right there. You see that location back in the foreground, back in the background. I mean, you can't get to that one. At least, unless maybe you hack the game or something. Makes me wonder what's way over there. I mean, probably nothing for the most part. But it's kind of like in GoldenEye 007, then people said that little area far back in the first stage. You know, somebody hacked the game to see what it was. And, well, in the game it's pretty much nothing but decoration, but I believe it was supposed to be part of the level, but it was ended up cut. At least that's what I heard about the GoldenEye story. Probably in that little building in this game is probably just decoration as well. Okay, now we're near the end. It's like, now sometimes they're invisible coin, and the game does explain why some of the coins are invisible. It's explained in one of those loading screens. Maybe you end up seeing it in one of the parts. Again, that speaking voice. It's. I think what they were going for is, you know, going for a bit nerdy or, you know, like a bit of your stereotypical nerd's voice. But it sounds like she's got a bit of a southern drawl, like a bit of country as well. I'm not sure if that was the intention of giving her that voice, or if it just sounds like that by coincidence. But again, I love Tessa's voice. Right now we got the we're going to get the final chicken back to normal, but before you get the final page, you still got some exploring to do. As you can see, there's coins on the top. If you get that page, the level we're in, and you have to restart from the very beginning to get the missing stuff. Though you don't have to get every collectible again, you can just go right for the one you miss. Pretty sure I said that like several times before, but hey, maybe this is the first episode you decide to watch. But we still need to get the missing page. Yeah, you get a little preview of the next world you're going to visit to. A bit nice. Though also a bit of spoiler territory, I guess. I don't know. I think they shouldn't talk about the actual levels until you actually reach them. But you know, that's just a nitpick on my end. Let's just stick to talk about Veggie Village or the last world we were in. Right, so now we got that, it should teleport right to the end of the stage next to the page. Again, I love the voices here. If they make a sequel to this game, I hope they bring these guys back. But that's the end of the level and about to be the end of the part. It's a pretty decent stage. If I had to say which level is the best from Veggie Village, I would probably pick that one. But we still got like about a couple more to go. Get some backstory on Lucas there. I'm pretty sure we've seen that one in the earlier parts. But hope you enjoyed the video. This is me, Bobbert, and I catch you guys later. Have fun.